Yeah, things have been a little weird obviously lately with the whole coronavirus deal and basically the whole world shutting down, and able to do some riding here and there. Most of the tracks are shut down out here in California, but able to do some riding here and there, and hopefully this whole deal clears up soon so we get back to work, get back to racing, and get back to all doing what we love. Yeah, I live on 5 acres in Temecula, so I have a little space. Been just working at the house, doing a little bit of cycling, a little bit of riding, but actually I've gotten a lot done around the house that I haven't been able to do. You know, I've had plenty of time on my hands and doing lots of weed whacking and mowing and all that good stuff. So been staying busy, but ready to get back at it and do some work. Right now we're kind of preparing for anything, you know, getting the outdoor bike ready. Our Supercross bike obviously is already ready. We've been racing that, but it's kind of hard for the racers though to kind of know how to train. Obviously you kind of train similar Supercross outdoor, but you know, what are we going to be riding, you know, first? We really don't know. So we've been doing a lot of outdoor as of late because I feel like a lot of the guys their Supercross base is pretty good. So doing some outdoors to get ready just in case that happens. And then, you know, we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear, stay in shape, get the bikes ready and hurry up and wait. Yeah, so the way we got it set up here, Pro Circuit, yeah, I do all the initial testing. Anything that comes in, I'll get it to a kind of fine-tuned state, and then, you know, we pass it off onto the guys and make sure that they think, you know, that we're going in the right direction. And you know, so I'm basically like a filter, you know, that so they don't have to run through 100 things, they could run through 2 things. You know, I run through all the stuff I don't think would work and just kind of guide it and keep the ship going in the right direction. I think that's what it is it's a lot of small stuff. Obviously suspension and engine, like the big parts, you know, those things have to be working right. But, you know, when it comes down to chassis parts and, you know, just all those little numbers, you know, 10 small things can make a big difference. So that's the kind of stuff I enjoy, is coming up with those little small things that make a small difference, but you add 10 of those up and that's how you make a great bike, in my opinion. And you know, I enjoy it all. You know, it's the motor stuff is pretty black and white, I would say, but on chassis, that's where it gets a little tougher. You know, make sure you're going down the right road and don't get out in left field, because I feel that's pretty easy to do. Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking that's not me racing the bike, so yeah, I go off of all their comments. I mean, it's pretty black and white. Either it kind of works or it doesn't work, but it does come down to that point when it's rider preference on what they do, like more weight on the front or rear. You know, and depending on what rider that is, you know, we'll kind of fine tune it to that guy and, you know, just kind of go down that road and, you know, figure it out. You know, it's just a trial and error and just a lot of seat time. Yeah, really just the suspension, you know, it's just a lot softer. You know, your bike's got to be a little more stable for the high speed. But you know, Supercross bike is just so stiff. You know, the suspension has to be so stiff to be able to handle the jumps and the whoops and, you know, all that stuff. So engine it's pretty similar. Gearing might be a little different, but it's not like you're reinventing the whole engine for outdoors. You know, it's kind of just, you know, you move the power around a little bit and just kind of fine tune it. But as far as the engine goes, it's pretty much the same Supercross outdoor. I think with racing in general, it's a bit of a roller coaster, you know, depending on your results the weeks prior. You know, you kind of ride the wave, and you know, during those low times you got to be able to figure it out, you know, and you know, having somebody in your corner that you can lean on. And you know, I always had somebody, you always have somebody in your corner that you're able to lean on. And you know, I have a lot of experience. I've done this a long time, and you know, say with Garrett, you know, he's a younger guy, being able to help him, guide him along with the training and the bike setup. But like you say, the mental side, you know, that's a huge part. If you have all the speed and you have the bike, but mentally you're not all there, I mean, it's not going to happen. You know, so you gotta have the mental side together too. And to go win a championship, you have to have every piece of the puzzle. You can't be missing one thing. Then for me, like, yeah, obviously I can't do the riding and testing part forever. You know, I'm almost 40 now, and that's going to run out soon. But I love racing. You know, I love the whole technical side of it. You know, something, maybe a team manager or something along those lines. You know, I have a lot of knowledge. I've been around this a long time, but I still want to be around the sport, and I'm passionate about it, and I love working. So you'll find me at the races somewhere.